project was a project that was part of a contest called Design and Build by the Museum of Outdoor Arts, which is located up in Inglewood now. And it's a wonderful program of where students are asked to do a presentation including a model and a written proposal, much like any artist would do for a public art proposal.
We've heard that.
Bye-bye.
So besides the model, the students have to include in a written proposal many issues involved in a public arts proposal, such as safety issues, materials and durability, costs, construction procedures, of course the concept and the idea behind the sculpture, and how it might relate to the site where it's going to be installed. The piece that we built was initially installed at Dartmouth and Inca, which is just south of the Museum of Outdoor Arts. And when you look at the piece, you may see some of the pieces that make up this man, this illusion of man, look like they might have a little Indian design to them, and that's just a little flavor from the word Inca. Dartmouth and Inca was the site that we first put it on.
Douglas County High School basically made the offer to Lone Tree. We want you to have this artwork if you'll do a plaque recognizing our art students, if you'll put it in something that's permanent where it can be used from now on. And we also gave a small donation to the arts department.
What this piece is an illusion, because it's all pieces. You might recognize the umbrella because it's intact, but pretty much everything else is in pieces, and they're all separated 3 foot apart on poles of varying heights. And until you get down to the end and look down the row, you don't know what is this. You know, it's just these shapes and another modern art piece. And then you look down and you see there's an English guy holding an umbrella.
About a dozen students were really involved in this, and when they installed it out in Inglewood, they didn't have a professional company to come in. They came in with shovels and put all that in and got it lined up perfectly, and that was extremely helpful to us because we could come and understand what the art was about and photograph the plywood pieces. Then we better knew what we needed to do when we put it in here permanently.
To view the man, they need to walk, each piece is 3 foot apart, and that's 39 feet. And it just so happens that if you get 39 feet from the first piece, everything lines up real perfect. And so over here, a bench has been installed, a viewing bench, and if you sit on the bench, all the pieces line up and make the sculpture.
Come to the Lone Tree Recreation Center, and this is in the new portion of Lone Tree in Ridgegate. Most people in the county probably already knows where Sky Ridge Hospital is. So just come off of Lincoln to Sky Ridge, then you'll go around a traffic circle. The recreation center is about the only other big building right west of there. You'll see it, and when you do, just come over on the west side of the building and you can't miss it.
I'm just so pleased to have this to be a permanent installation and to represent the students and their creativity.
This is the Network DC, Douglas County Television, DC8, Reel 54, and Info 22. You're watching DC8.